Welcome to Dr. P.C. Verma Economist YouTube economics class. Today, I will discuss in English medium students. Increase in intangible investment creates the socio-economic impact on capitalism without capital. This is the topic of research and a research team led by Jonathan Haskell, Professor of Economics, Imperial College Business School. His views are explained by Dr. P.C. Verma, former HOD and University Professor of Economics, Patna College, Patna University, India. It is quite interesting that in his calculation, in the case of intangible investment, which is most important factor in all nations, developed and developing nations, in the world at large, his calculation, Jonathan Haskell and his research team calculation come to the conclusion that India's position in intangible investment is number one. US position in intangible investment is number two. There are 10 nations in ordering. I will tell you others' name also. But first and second, first is India, led by our Yashasvi Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And on the other hand, Donald Trump in second inning as a president of US. We recall in Howdy Modi conference there in USA, Donald Trump had come in the Howdy Modi function, and he caught the hand of friendship hand with Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, and the whole hall filled up, all nearly 50,000 Indians and others are sitting there. He caught his hand and friendship hand and roamed the Howdy Modi hall functions and see of him outside. This was great greatness of President of USA, Donald Trump. We thought that developed country, USA is not a developed by birth. I am economist. In 1776, War of Independence in America. And it is shown in many books which we teach in the classroom that at that time, US was a underdeveloped country and scattered. And one Indian tribal were living everywhere. At that time, President of USA tried to call many persons to the USA because there was a rumor that there is a gold mines everywhere in the USA. In Arizona, in Dakota, in Colorado, near California, there are many gold mines were really found. And therefore, India and USA, if you compare, USA has larger amount of gold than any country of the world. In that time, early period of the US, many people from England, from Europe, from other nations moved towards US. At that time, Red Indians were occupying many places there, and then government gave offer that if you give $4 or $5, you will get a big plot of land if you establish there your house, or if you open a school, if you develop some business in different parts. And basically, India was, US was underdeveloped country. What were their assets? Their assets were land for cultivation. Assets were black people as working as servant. Assets were horses and other animals. These were the assets. Whole South America was full of cultivation, agricultural cultivation. No development, no road, no rail development at that time, and scattered different parts. And in north side, there is a development of industry and many industries, and power center was also in the north. There are many quarreling between north and south in the USA, led to civil war. And Southern America, Florida and other places, there some leaders became so violent that declared war against America. They wanted to disassociate with the North America. They claimed that North America had exploited South America in case of developmental projects, electricity, road, and other conditions. So there was a civil war, and civil war continued. I hope that more than 2 or 3, 4 years. War between two parts of USA as a rival. And finally, it was settled. This is the point of economic history of US. So settled. And then South America was developed fastly. And nowadays, Florida is a place where Adam Smith Society is working. I was also a member of Adam Smith Society working in the US. I was invited there in Florida for lecture. So what I want to impress upon you, that the research work of and the team of Jonathan Haskell is very, very credible work and done, and people will understand it. By his calculation, nowadays, tangible goods. What is tangible goods? Goods you can touch, like socks, shoes, butter, rice, all these are tangible goods. There are other goods that is called intangible goods and services. Intangible goods and services are most important nowadays, and in the world it is the source through which the country can become the highest level country. And what are the things? Intangible goods and services. Many are now writing software, developing movie scripts, creating apps, putting forward new ideas to organize businesses better, generating new ways of branding products, etc. These are called intangible investment. In this intangible investment, by research work of Jonathan Haskell and his team, come to the conclusion that in the world, India is number 1 in intangible investment, and US is number 2. India is number 1, US is number 2. Which country is number 3? Greece. Greece is number 3. Czech Republic number 4, Hungary number 5, France number 6, Sweden number 7, Denmark number 8, Italy 9, Spain 10, Germany 11, Netherlands 12, UK 13, Brazil 14, Japan 15. 15 nations statistics are collected, and it was compared, and data was collected for tangible investment and for intangible investment. Jonathan Haskell, professor of economics in his research and with research team, goods and services all are divided into two parts. One is, because everything requires investment, so one is known as intangible investment, which I just recall you that writing software, putting forward new ideas, organize businesses better, generating new ways of branding products, writing software, developing movie scripts, creating apps, all these are 7, 8, etc. are known as intangible investment. So, intangible investment and tangible investment, these two are calculated for the 15 countries of the world. Which are the country and what are the result? The result that India fastest catching up with rapid growth in intangible investment vis-a-vis US and other nations. Number one is India. Therefore, IMF always saying that India is a fast-growing economy. On their IMF research team calculated. And this Jonathan Haskell, professor of economics, and his research team has collected data from India, US, Greece, Czech Republic, Hungary, France, Sweden, Denmark, Italy, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, UK, Brazil, Japan. So, Jonathan Haskell says that via World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, and Lewis Business School, 2025, World Intangible Investment Highlights, 2005, Geneva, WIPO. So, different sources are there. Researcher, scholar, and team found the data, compute it, and finally result comes. There is no touch of capitalism, socialism, communism, Maoism. The statistics is not related to any ism. The statistics is a statistics. And on the basis of statistics and its computation through different econometrics method, different statistical method, what Jonathan Haskell and his research team found that in the world, India is number one. India is number one, both in tangible manufacturing as well as intangible investment. In both cases, India is number one. And the position of US is less than India. India is a dead economy. Donald Trump announced it without having inquired about the statistical facts by the researchers. Therefore, in all countries, researchers are kept free to analyze things. If there is no importance of the statistics and only politics is there, then this will lead to not good result. So, Jonathan Haskell says that data collected is authentic sources. WIPO, Geneva WIPO, World Intangible highlights, Lewis Business School 2025, World Intellectual Property Organization under WIPO. From their data are collected. And therefore, this data is accepted in the world. And everywhere it is said that India is at the top. One country's head will say, boss. The leader of India government is known as boss. And touching feet of Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji by another same stature person, showing the devotion, development, continuity in the India's progress. India's progress is main thing. Our SSV Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji is a means, but the country is developing. Country will last. Human life is fixed. In India, 74.4 is average life of a person. My age is 75 years. So I have been blessed by God crossing 74.4. Many other persons, my friends, are enjoying above years 74.4. In America, 95 is the average age. Why? Both are country, but longevity depends upon the quality of life which you find in your country. Pollution will lead to bad effect on their body. Adulteration. We find fruits in market, and that is highly sweet, sweeter than anything. Why? Because of injection in that fruit, whether it is apple, whether it is another fruits. This is due to the adulteration. This will lead to the fall in the longevity life. In underdeveloped country, developing country, there is a adulteration, mixing of anything in edible oil. You are not knowing. And this leads to shortening your life. Why? Both are man. If you are a man in India, if you are a man in America, longevity in America is 95. And longevity in India is 74.4, normal. Our Advani ji, I think, above 90, because he is from RSS political party, BJP, discipline of life. You can remember one young MP said, our Prime Minister in the Parliament, that people will beat you by the sticks. Our SSV Prime Minister says that I will increase the hours of Surya Namaskar in order to make my body face this type of condition. This is the approach. Came and hugged him, that fellow. So it is interesting to know that how one country become developed. I have shown you that US was a backward, poor country before 1776. And all were under Great Britain, everywhere slave of the crown. And Jonathan Pascal saying that if you want to uh, categorize hierarchy of nations, the statistics should be appropriate and genuine, and then calculate it. In this calculation, Professor Jonathan Haskell found that intangible investment, highest in India, tangible investment, highest in India. India is number 1 out of 15 countries in the research work. And US is second. Third is Greece. Fourth is Czech Republic. Fifth is Hungary. Sixth is France. Seventh, Sweden. Eighth, Denmark. Ninth, Italy. 10th, Spain. 11th, Germany. 12, Netherlands. 13, UK. 14, Brazil. And last is Japan. Japan was at a very high ladder, but it is slipping down because of many internal factors. So, Jonathan Haskell, speaking to Srijana Mitra Das, discusses the rise of the intangible economy, what this produces and its implications for equality. India is fastest catching up with rapid growth in intangible investment. Jonathan Haskell, professor of economics, and his research team trying to find out the condition of tangible investment and intangible investment. Tangible investment and intangible investment on the basis of statistical data collected from the different sources for for different sources for trying to find out the condition of tangible investment and intangible investment on the basis of statistical data collected from the different sources. Different sources shown below. Data courtesy. Number one, world intellectual. World intellectual property. Property. Organization. Wipro. Louis Business School. Two 2025. World intangible world intangible investment. Highlights 2025. Geneva. Bibo. 15 nations. Are selected for the comparison of ranking, comparison of rank. Students are selected for the comparison of rank. And at last, it is found rank first India and rank second USA in intangible investment and tangible and tangible in intangible investment and tangible investment as shown below. Rank 1, rank 1, India. Rank 2, USA. Rank 3, Greece. Rank 4, Czech Republic. Rank 4, Czech Republic. Hungary. Rank 5, rank 5, rank 5, Hungary. rank 6, France. Rank 7, Sweden. Rank 8, Denmark. Denmark. Rank 8. Rank 9, Italy. Rank 10, rank 10, Spain. Rank 11, Germany. Rank 12, Netherlands. 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 Rank 13, UK. Rank 14, Brazil. Rank 15, thus world statistics those world statistics proved that at present India is number one both in intangible investment and and tangible investment. This proves the statement of Donald Trump, President of the USA, that India is a dead economy. Prove the statement of Donald Trump, President of the American, as wrong and baseless on the basis of research by by research by Jonathan uh, Jonathan Haskell Professor of Economics.